I heard her talk. I said, wait.
I knew that was cash.
I rewind the fuck out of that shit once I found out who it was. Oh, wait. Go back. Yo. She is crazy, yo. She crazy.
You ready?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Then she popped up pregnant, but she's still cold.
Yo, welcome back. This is the Big Heff Radio Show.
So did you look at Cash Doll a little bit different?
Absolutely not. It was everything I wanted it to be. The only thing I was missing was me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I didn't look at her the same way.
Come on.
It just, you know,
Come on. Like,
I'm speechless right now.
I'm not.
I watched it 4 or 5 times just to see that.
I'm telling you, I brought it back. I had to make sure. First time I brought it back, I was like,
I
is
love
this
her
a
more
body
now.
double?
I said, no.
No, that was not no double.
And it wasn't even a regular scene. Like, it was like, because you know, like, if it's like the regular, when you watch it on movies, or whenever you watch like a movie or something on TV, it's always like regular. You know what I'm saying? They just be like, they both end at the same time. You know what I'm saying? No, she was like she had the Meganese position. Like, I studied this. I said, oh, this is her regular. Oh, all right. Cash down. All right. I see, because I would have did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. He was kissing her all extra. It was like, bro, we didn't even ask you to kiss her 5 times. We said 1 time after you end the session.
You think her dude was mad?
I don't know. That's why she's pregnant.
Right.
They had to make a point.
He's around me, son. Like,
He said, oh, no.
No, my brother.
No. You gotta get your own.
Well, that brings up a question, like, how would you do if your significant other was, you know, in sex scenes and things like that?
And that's a great question to ask. And we have Trillionaire. I hope I said that name. That right?
Yes.
Trillionaire,
Yeah.
tvickz, and Miss Dean in the building.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
All right.
We're
So,
glad to be here.
hey, thank you guys for coming. You know, we try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thanks for
Hey. So, aren't you guys married?
Yeah, for sure.
How long y'all been married?
10 years.
God, y'all, congratulations.
Right.
Yeah, I could never. Not for
Don't
10
do marriage like that.
It's just
Don't do us
me.
Like
I'm-
that.
Man, you gotta try it before
You know what it is?
Yeah,
I
you know
like
that. You can't knock it before you try it.
I like girls a whole lot, and then like,
You don't.
you know what? Y'all ain't canceling me. So like, yeah, girls is beautiful. Marriage is a beautiful thing, you know. Awesome. If you're married, stay married. That's tight. But that leads me to the question of, you guys are in this industry. You know, y'all do music, y'all do clothes. You're a beautiful young lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're a pretty handsome fella. You know what I'm saying? It might be an opportunity.
Pretty handsome.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to really.
You did.
I tried.
You did well. You did a good job.
That wasn't part of it, right?
Yeah, you did well.
Yeah. You know, like, hey, all right,
did well.
that's what I want to double back to that in a minute. But like, so if you know, like, it may be opportunity where it lines up and it'd be like, hey, we guys want y'all to be in a film, or we would like for either one of you guys to be in a film, but your scene will include a sex scene. How could y'all handle it? You know, y'all been married for so long, y'all got that chemistry and bond.
That happened for us already.
Really?
Shameless plug, you know what I mean? I was in Rhyme Slayers on Tubi right now.
Okay.
You know, that came across.
You was cracking something in the
You know,
movie, bro?
but no, I declined to, you know what I mean? I declined the cracking part, but you know what I'm saying? We open to whatever makes sense to us, you know what I mean? Like, as long as my wife comfortable with it, as long as I'm comfortable with it, we good, you know what I'm saying? Point of it is, if she ain't comfortable with it, it's a no-go. I ain't doing nothing.
So you wasn't comfortable with him cracking something?
Nah,
No,
it
you know
didn't
what?
make
I
sense
appreciate
to the
that.
script.
I appreciate that, but
Mhm.
and that assumption, because it would seem like that. But honestly, most of the time in this business, like, you just got to know where you stand at in your relationship and in your
That's right.
marriage. And I'm cool with a lot of things. You know, he run a lot of things by me, but ultimately he makes the decisions.
Mhm.
Right.
So if he feels like he's put me in an uncomfortable position, and it's vice versa,
Okay.
then we just don't do those
I
situations.
can explain it though. You know, it was a city movie, so it didn't make sense.
Ah.
And that's what I was gonna say though
It was-
too.
you know
It
what
gotta
I mean?
make sense.
We all live, you know, it might be my next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That don't make sense for me to be acting like I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You know, but on the Hollywood scene or something, or we in California or we shoot somewhere else, then that makes a little bit more sense.
All right, cool. So yeah, cash
AKA
dog.
Basically, it's the bigger bag.
That's why I want to say thank you.
It ain't even just a bigger bag
No,
though.
but-
It's like, this.
I don't want to run into you on a regular.
Right,
You
right.
know why.
Yeah, we was acting like we was doing this. This don't make no sense.
This is why I'm not married, because I don't care.
But it's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing like when we
Yeah,
go on
exactly. That's
vacation.
exactly
So
right.
like you
I
ever
heard.
been in a relationship and you go on vacation and she dressed a little more, you know, revealing out on vacation versus in the city?
Yeah, I mean,
So that's the same
It's the
concept.
same concept. It makes sense.
Really?
You
Yeah,
can't be
for real.
begging your neighbor out in the movie. Like,
Yeah, that ain't real. You can show a little bit more when on vacation because they ain't never seen
right, unless she keep hitting that dollar. Hey neighbor.
that's all this is.
I'm the girl next door.
Right.
I'm the girl next door.
Come on, man, what? Now all of a sudden she extra friendly. Y'all okay? Call me when you get home.
you.
Now we got problems.
All right, so like, how did you guys? First question, of course. How did you guys meet, and how did y'all turn y'all business venture together? Like, what made y'all want to work together?
Well, we met through one of my best friends. I've been owning the label for a long time, so we was auditioning artists at the time, and her sister came to audition, and she just liked the vibe of the studio we was running and stuff like that, so she brought her back.
Brought little old meat back.
Brought her younger sister back, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna kick it for a minute, you know what I mean? And you know, I told her that day I was gonna marry her. That's kind of how we met. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, as soon as I seen her, I'm like,
You ever tell a girl that Heff? And for on site, like, you know, a little.
You gonna be my wife, girl.
You ain't never tell her that?
He said,
but see, I said it kind of like this.
How you say it though? How you
I
say
said
it?
it like, I said she listened to the music. This when Drake first came out.
Okay.
So she listened to Drake. I'm
Oh,
like,
those certified lover boys.
I got a song
Yeah, you
better
know I was
than
a
that.
Drake.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
So
up,
we in
y'all?
the studio. I'm like, I got a song better than that. She like, oh no, you know, you did great. I played her the song. She liked it. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm just telling her like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna marry you. You just delaying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you delaying everything.
That's
you know what I'm
fire.
saying?
You ever tell a girl she delaying something, Heff?
That's
Fly you out, she just delaying it.
But it ended up happening, and it was a good thing, you know. I didn't know she rapped at the time or nothing like that. You know, I was doing my rap thing, but I didn't know she rapped. You know, and we one day we went in the room and we chilling, and she spitting a little bar. I'm like, damn, you can rap, like, you know what I'm saying? She like,
Why does it sound like Biggie on the girl on
Yeah, it was
Tory?
kinda
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna lie. Now that you
You
said
rap
that,
that, he said that.
there's definitely some similarities.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But she was like, to me at the time when I heard her, I was like, man, you, like, she ain't just like can rap a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She was like one of the best women I ever heard rap for the first rap. So I'm like, we gotta be recording this. It's like we missing out on it. You know what I mean? Like this, boom, boom. She really wasn't on it, but I ended up talking her into it, and then you know we did shows and stuff like that together. You know, just got her together, and you know, the rest history, basically. You know what I mean?
So like, do y'all find it like cause like for instance, like I see it all the time when I like at jobs, you know, like your girl work with you and then you go home with your girl and it's just like you always with your girl and sometimes can be some sort of friction because there's no like
But you know
space.
what? It's funny you said that because we actually worked together too.
Yeah.
We both, you know, we grind together, we struggled together, and we came up together. So
Right.
we used to work in a factory together. We was both plant managers. I ran one position, literally, he was right next to me. You feel me? So I'm looking at him, he looking at me. We helping each other with paperwork type stuff. So it's like at the end of the day, for us, I know the cliche thing that like everybody say, oh, you need distance, you need this, you need. But honestly, I think it's different strokes for different folks. And that kind of brought us closer
Okay.
because we got a lot of history. Like we went through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it kind of made us stronger in a sense.
And plus, to me, I think it was better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you really love somebody. I think spending more time with them than less is better. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, you know how everybody be like, you want to shoot with me in the gym?
Mhm.
Like
She
we
really
did that.
was.
We already
We
did
did
that
that.
phase.
Shot
We
the
done already
jump.
shot the jump
Yeah,
shots. We
so-
done already cleared that. We good.
Yeah, so I think it was better. It was a plus because you know, like I always try to be an entrepreneur. So you know, I didn't want to go to the job. You know what I mean? So she was at the job, so it was like I'm really going because I can kick it with my girl versus working the job. I was still on my entrepreneur thing. You know what I mean? But I needed the job to get to a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so that helped me. That helped us as a unit. Period. You know what I mean? So. You know, now we full-blown entrepreneurs, but, you know, without her being there at the job, stuff with me, I probably wouldn't have got this far. So I think it was a plus for us, you know what I mean?
He said that's the only way I would have got paid.
Yeah,
had to go.
I mean,
No,
you
but
know,
I'm not
she-
gonna lie, cause when he
cause
was
she was
working
there,
without me,
so.
when he was working without me, he had a lot of call off days. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He had a lot of snowing
if
days.
it
I had to,
snowed,
boy,
if
get
it
your
snowed,
butt-
I'm calling off. I'm snowed
He
in.
did. I'm talking about the lightest
You
form
know,
of a snowflake.
I'm
It's over
calling
with.
in. I don't want to, you know, it's
That's
hard. It's hard to leave.
That's
But
terrible.
when she already
so true,
leaving,
it's
it's
so
like,
true.
you know, it's
Yeah.
easier to get up and go.
It's
So,
like
you
we
know,
doing this together, bro. Like we got a
Yeah,
bigger
for-
goal.
Facts. So how did Trillionaire like how did y'all come up with that whole brand?
but Trillionaire, you know, I mean, a lot of people know now, you know what I'm saying, we work with No Limit Forever, so, you know, just being on tour with Master P and just seeing his grind and just being able to see him every day and see what he doing and get some product. You know, we do the No Limit reunion tour and you do about 10 dates and you on Instagram and you hear him get some product, it's like, man, I gotta get some product. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? At first, I always wanted to do clothing because, you know, I was always a decent dresser in high school, you know what I'm saying? One of the fly guys. So it's like, you know, people always copied my style, I felt like. So it was simple, it was easy to come with this, but everything we had to do, it had to be a purpose behind it. And we was going through the crisis where the police was killing black men a lot. So we decided, you know, it seemed like they not putting no value on our life, so we need to encourage people to wear what they wear. So that's where we came up with the Trillionaire brand, because we want to encourage people to wear what they wear. We believe human life is priceless, so, you know, instead of wearing skulls and bones or stuff that we don't really understand, let's wear some Trillionaire, because it ain't never been a man walking the face of the earth that was worth $1 trillion. You know, there's been corporations that was worth $1 trillion, but it ain't never been a man that was worth $1 trillion. So we wanted to make sure people say, man, your life prices is worth more than that billionaire. Some people say, oh, you would jump in front of this man because he's richer than you. No, your life just is worth just as much as his.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we want people to wear that flag, like, you know what I'm saying? And make people feel like they're worth something. So that was the biggest thing with us. You know what I mean?
Exactly.